Okay, because you guys are brand new to Young Living, I wanted this to be a little bit more backstory for you, just to kind of empower you when you're asked questions and as you share. So I wanted to share a little bit about like, Jude, you can't do that the whole time. Do you want to see if he will take a nap? A little bit of company background and history and how we got here, and then I'm going to just do business basics. So in a sense, this will be a series of calls that we'll do that will kind of build on each other, and get a, because I don't want to overwhelm you with compensation plan. I want to get to kind of the heart of this. And so for anybody who's on that is actually a brand partner, feel free. This can be interactive. If there's something that you want to add to something I share, that would be great. I think you guys have the ability to unmute yourselves. So yay, Karen had 2 bursts this week. I know you were on call for Hannah. That's awesome. I don't think your face is on here, but I'm glad you're here, Karen. Okay, I'm going to share a video. I'm not sure if Audra or Olivia have seen this. I think everybody else should have seen this. Oops. But this is a really beautiful video that Young Living made that kind of, to me, I don't know, it fires me up for sharing Young Living and helping people get started with their health. It's not so much a business video, but it is, it's a reason why we're all here. Let me try and share this. Tell me if for some reason, let's see, you can't see it. How's that? Can you see that? What's that, babe? Oh, I haven't started it yet. This is where it starts. Oh, okay. Hold on. So good. Could you guys see that video? I love that video. I think the first time I saw it at convention, I cried. But we're just a part of something really special. We're a part of a really special company that's really helping people live healthier lives, on all levels. And it's really easy to do that. And let me just go ahead and share my screen now. Oops. By the way, this diffuser came in the holiday catalog. I don't know if any of y'all grabbed this. I think it's still available, but it's in like the cherry home something or another. And it came with 2 free oils, but it's might be one of my favorite diffusers because it's atomizing, which is harder to find. Like there's no water, so you've just got straight essential oil in it. Okay, let me see if I can do this. Hold on, I'm like trying to multitask right now. It's got this magnetic top that's like really easy to pop on. Let me turn it off. And straight oil. So you just put whatever oils you want in there, no water. And so I've got I've got genius and brain common sense in here because I have a 4-month-old and I need my brain to work. And it's a great option for the car. It fits perfectly in the cup holder. but also for like respiratory, supporting your respiratory system. It's just really therapeutic. Can y'all see the oil coming out of it? Yeah, that's a great one. Okay, let's go back. Squirrel. Can you guys see this? Can you see the slides? Yeah, okay. Okay, so I want to share with you a little bit about the Young Living opportunity and focusing more on the business in the second part of this. If you know me and you have come to any of my calls, I tend to focus on the wellness aspect of this company, which is what ultimately brought me here. But talking about the business side is equally as important and helpful for people. And so I'm making a major shift really starting in 2025 of really educating and helping people more with that part of the company, because my heart is still and always will be with the wellness and the products, but the business side is very, very much needed and a huge part of my life, and I'm very grateful for it. And I know I want to pass that on to people, but I think everyone on here knows me. We don't need a formal introduction, but for the sake of the recording and this getting shared, this is my family. We took this picture like the night before. We drove back. Come closer. Did you go to bed? From Idaho to Louisiana. We live in Idaho half the year. And I can't believe it's hard for me to even say that we have 4 children. We have 4 children in the last 6 years. They're 6 and under. We're very tired. We drink a lot of Ningxia. Emerson, Koa, Harvest, and Jude. We somehow have 2 dogs. That's a longer story. Goldie and her baby Bluey in that picture. And we took this the night before we left and drove back home. How do you feel about this?
Tired looking at it. It's amazing.
We're very grateful. A part of our story is that we struggled with fertility for 7 years. And Young Living has a big part in that testimony. But we created a team when I first got started with Young Living over 12 years ago. That's crazy. I had absolutely no money. I was freshly graduated from college, starting midwifery school. And my sister Harmony introduced it to me, not as a business, but as a product to potentially bring to births and to help pregnant people. And I fell in love pretty instantly. The oils are amazing. They're effective. They're safe. They're easy to use. I started bringing those oils with me to births, and the business accidentally started being formed in the sense of people were asking me what I was using and how I was using it and why I was using it. And before I know it, I'm enrolling people and helping get oils in people's hands, and a business bloomed. And so we created a community called Apex Living to help families like our own to be empowered in their wellness journey. And then ultimately, at the end of the day, also to create an income while doing that. And so that's what we're talking about today. A little bit of backstory to Young Living. This is a super special company. How many years did they just make? Their 30-year anniversary, right? Started in 1994. They just made their 30-year anniversary. I forget this statistic, but it's something like 95% of network marketing companies fail within the first 5 years. I hear a lot of people, like when new companies pop up, they'll try and sell the business opportunity by saying things like ground floor opportunity and get in at the very beginning. And that is not always what it's cracked up to be, in the sense that we don't even know if that company is going to make it past 5 years, right? Young Living's at the 30-year mark, and so we're not going anywhere. One of the things I love about the company is that it's family owned. That's really, really rare. Usually these big old network marketing companies have shareholders and stockholders, and the powers that be make all the decisions, and you don't really know where the future of the company is going to go. But we know that with this precious family, that they are planning on passing this company down to their sons, Gary and Mary Young. Gary passed a few years ago. Mary is the owner, and her 2 sons, Jacob and Joseph, have a big footprint in the company. They help out in several departments, and their plan is to keep it around for generations. But Young Living.
So what happens with these other companies who try to basically they take on capital from other places, and they it doesn't always work out in the best interest of their members. So a lot of network marketing companies will take on venture capitalists, and what happens is be, those that company now starts operating strictly for profit purposes, and they'll make decisions that aren't in the best interest of everyone else, strictly to make money, because venture capitalists are only in it to make money, and that's why they exist. So we've seen a lot of other network marketing companies, whether it be competitors or just other big well-known companies, take on venture capitalists, and essentially you have to start listening to what they want versus what your members want. And Young Living has promised us that they will always, always, always be a family-owned company and always owned by the Youngs. The reason that's so important is because they have promised us that this is a network marketing company forever. We've seen a lot of companies that have shifted their business models because it's in the best interest of the company, and not so much the best interest of, the members. Young Living has promised that this is a network marketing company, and that benefits their members because it allows us to make money and have their amazing products. Another reason it's important is because Young Living's, because they're family owned, they're always going to put their products and their quality first. And sometimes that doesn't always make the most business sense, because it is costly to go through these extreme processes to give us the best quality oils. But because we're not, we don't have to listen to shareholders and like other owners. They We know that we're gonna keep our quality, keep our seed to seal promise, and it gives us confidence to know that we can share with confidence that we have amazing products, and they're never going to change as far as the quality. So it's really important that our company stays a one family owned company, and it's super super rare, especially when you have a company of this size and 30 years old. It's so cool because you've got you've got Gary Young, and now with Mary Young, and then you've got the sons that are coming up, and those sons are gonna get married, their sons are gonna have kids. So I can see this company being one family owned company forever. That's been the promise that they've made to us, and it's pretty unique, and it's rare, and it's special. And it's one of the main reasons why Young Living is just such an incredible company.
Who appreciates Jeremy's voice on these calls? I know I do. Look, they're like, yes, thumbs up. I do, because it not only does it speak to the male in a pretty female dominated company, but he has such wisdom and experience with business and entrepreneurship, and to just validate that this is a real business, it's a real business opportunity. But Jeremy loves Young Living. He went to convention by himself this summer because Jude was like 3 weeks old, and just came back and was like, we are so blessed that we found this company. It's so, so incredible. Don't know if anybody here has any other background experience in network marketing. I know I feel very lucky that I didn't have that coming in, because I just found this jackpot company that has the best products, the purest products, the sweetest family. But I know that there's a lot of stigma attached to this industry. And honestly, now that I've been in it 12 years, I see that. I see the gross side of it. I see the side of it that's very money hungry, or there's nothing wrong with being business driven, but I would say even business over product. I've been pitched sales products. It just happened to me last week where someone was trying to recruit me for a company that hasn't even launched products yet, but they're building a network. And so this person, who I actually really like and respect, couldn't tell me anything about the product, hasn't used the product. There's no personal testimonies. It's just strictly business. And so that exists out there. And this is not that. Young Living is 100% product driven, product focused. And these are products that really, truly help people. And so Young Living, they are the industry pioneers. Like Gary and Mary are the trailblazers for bringing the essential oil movement back into the United States. He went to France, brought back seeds in his boot. It's a long story. Lavender seeds in his boot on the plane to plant back here. But they've literally written the books on how to properly distill essential oils. It's a science, it's an art. It's not done correctly often. The majority of essential oil companies out there, or people selling essential oils, are doing it in a very cheap, cost effective, toxic even way. And everyone aspires to be like Young Living, but Young Living has 30 years of experience now with farms all over the world. They started off real small. They started off as a mom and pop shop, where Gary was selling his oils just on the shelves of co-ops and different health markets. And they were just finding people weren't either ordering or rebuying the oils because they just had no clue how to properly use it, how to get its full potential, or they were just opting for a cheaper oil, right? Because, like, why would you buy a $23 bottle of lavender if there's a $9 bottle out there at Walmart? Like, what is the difference? And so they switched over to something back then that they called network referral membership type. And the whole point of this, why they chose this business route, was so that when someone buys oils or products from somebody else, they know how to use them. They're educated on how to use them. They're not lost. It's not like just going to the store and going home with this product. So they wanted an education-based business model, and that's how we landed with this type of business model. And Young Living now has grown to multi-billion-dollar company with farms around the globe, customers around the globe. It's pretty phenomenal what it has become. Do you want to talk a little bit about like why Young Living? I know you just kind of did that a little bit, but we're now 30 years, so forget that, 29 years.
Yeah, 30 years. We have our own farms, and then we have partner farms, which means that we control all the process for our products and our oils, which is very unique and very different compared to what other companies are doing. Like I said, majority of the companies that they're focused on profit, and that doesn't always mean that you're getting the highest quality, because margins and things like that. So, but their promise, Young Living's promise to us, is seed to seal, which means they're in control of basically the seed of the plant all the way to from the time it gets to our home. And we have our own farms, which is super unique. And then we have our partner farms, and our partner farms have to sort of abide by our guidelines and our seed to seal qualifications. And that's super, super unique. Haley and I have been to multiple farms, Ecuador. We've been to obviously the one in Utah. I know you've been to the one in was it Washington or Montana?
No, there's two. Well, there's the two Idaho.
Idaho and Hawaii.
Yeah. Two in Idaho.
They're all
Hawaii.
over, and they're exceptional. They're unlike anything you've ever seen. And we went to the one in Canada.
Yep, Northern Lights.
And they're just truly amazing.
Y'all feel free to put in the chat too.
Definitely recommend that you visit one. Obviously, if you go to convention, everyone's got that chance. There's two in Idaho if you want to come visit us. Haley and I at our home in Idaho. They're like an hour away from the house, and that's where they do a lot of their
distilling,
Grand Fir and their blue spruce and all that. It's truly incredible.
Yeah,
get to see the process, all the science behind it. Super, super unique, guys. I mean, this is no one does this. It's literally incredible. It's the reason why Young Living is successful, is because our products. Yes, we are a product driven company, and that is what makes our business unique. The majority of network marketing companies, you got almost as many business builders as like product users,
right? Or
in some instances, you have more people who are pushing the business. Ultimately, what that does is it ends up being a scheme, and it ends up crashing your company, because you have a lot of people who are just like, use this, sign up under me, and let's make money. But what they're not doing is they're not ordering their products every month, because they don't use them. Maybe they don't work as well. And Living is unique because we have a lot of products, but we have so many product users that order every month that aren't in it for a paycheck. They're in it for quality. They're in it for health. And it's like 80-something% of Young Living's customers just get online, they order every month, they have a membership, and they just enjoy and love our products.
Yeah.
Then you have a small percentage of people who share and take advantage of the compensation plan. That's a really great, ratio of product users to business builders. Now, yes, we'd like to see that number go up but at the same time, um, if you have too many business builders, like I said, it's not necessarily a good thing, because they're just business driven. They're only really in it for the money. And you have to have in network marketing, you have to have a consumable product that people order and use every single month because it actually works.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's kind of how pyramid scheme started, is like you had everyone trying to build a business and make money, but on the back end, you had a cheap product that no one really enjoyed, and people, they were just, maybe they were ordering it, but they weren't using it. And we have these incredible products that we use every single month. It's so important when you choose a company that you have a product that people want to order every month or every other month, because you're using them, because you're getting results, because they're effective and they're safe, right? So Haley and I go through tons and tons of product every month, and
Mhm.
we have to order every month because we're business builders, but we want to order, and we can't imagine not ordering our products every single month,
Mhm.
because we're using them all over our house, all over, our kids, ourselves. So it's really great that we have a product driven company.
Mhm.
But that also means that there's a lot of opportunity to share more and build the business. And
Mhm.
we've seen so many people who have left, Young Living, for whether it be ground floor opportunities or incredible comp plans or whatever.
Yeah.
And I could list off like 5 companies who are no longer here today
Right.
because people only care about making a paycheck, and their products were just okay. And what you have to ask yourself is, if you took away the money, would you still order the product? Let me just tell you, the majority of companies, that's like the answer is going to be no. If people weren't getting paid, they would not order. Okay. If you took away the business model, Young Living would be totally okay. I promise you,
It's true.
they don't need to, they don't need us to go sharing in order for them to make money, because they've done such a great job at delivering us
So
a high
true.
quality, unmatched quality product.
Mhm.
So that gives us so much confidence to
Mhm.
share to share these oils. I
Yeah.
can't imagine. I literally can't imagine pushing a business model for a product that I really didn't use that often, or I don't really know about it. It's like, some people look, some people got to do what they got to do, but that's just not us. And ground floor, let me just tell you, it's not all that. I would much rather hang my hat on a 30-year-old company with unmatched quality,
Yeah.
products. So that should give you guys a lot of confidence when you're building your business and sharing your, like, these products and
It's good.
trying to build a business, because it's unique. This is a one of a kind company.
Yeah. And so you can see some of the stats there built to sustain some of the things that make it so just a wow, amazing, special, huge opportunity here. No matter it, I don't buy into the lie that there's like a certain time that is better to join and to start this business. Like now is the time, whenever. And for those of you who have done this business, maybe taken a break, or I shared this in our live the other day in our Facebook group, that this is normal part of cycling through business. We go through life changes, we have children, we burn out, we do things one way and things shift, and now we have to relearn and learn new skills, and it's normal. And one of the things that I love about this business and what it's done for me is it is major self-growth. You are your own boss in this business, and the only thing that gets in the way of growth is you. And that's a hard pill to swallow, but it's also incredible because you're basically, when you say yes to this business, on a path to self growth. You have to overcome fear. You have to learn new skills. You have to learn time management. And this is something that you're going to be better for it. No matter where in life you are, you're going to learn some new skills. And I love that Livia is going to start when she's like 16 years old. Livia, you're going to be like the youngest Royal Crown Diamond ever. Okay, so those are some awesome stats you can read. I know you're leaving soon, so I want you to get to the business part of it. We've already kind of talked about what sets Young Living apart, but really, bottom line, products that we can trust, products that work, pure products. that have 30 years of incredible reputation. And so I'm going to fly through these slides because this is not a wellness call. But for anyone who was here or like watching this recording, that is brand new, you should know that Young Living is a lifestyle company. So some people get in the door, maybe getting an oil or two, or maybe a starter bundle, or maybe they get in with the Ningxia Reset, or maybe they get some skincare. There's over 600 products. So how people get in, everyone's going to have a different story there. But what they should find, and what our job is in this business is to help people discover, is there's a lifestyle here, that there's actually a product for every single person in the family. So if you came into my home, you would go into my kids' bathroom and you'd see that we have their bath shampoo and their bath gel and the baby oil. And then you'd see that my dogs have the shampoo and the animal scents. And then you'd go in my kitchen and you'd see the sink scrub and the dish soap and the dishwasher powder, which by the way is amazing. If you haven't tried the new stuff, it's amazing, like crystal clear, so good. Then you go in my bathroom and you'd see that I've got skincare and I've got toothpaste and mouthwash and bath gel and every part of our home. You go into our supplement cabinet, our refrigerator. And so this is a lifestyle that we're helping people hopefully ditch toxic things that make them sick and switch it out for something that's going to make them feel so much better and help them to thrive. Um, we've got truly a product for every single person. So it doesn't matter if your niche is 16-year-olds with raging hormones, or 40, 50-year-olds with going through menopause, or you've got babies and you're pregnant, or you've got extreme pain or sleep issues, or you need help with energy and you're addicted to caffeine, like whatever it is, there's something here for everybody. And I love that. This is a really cool just kind of transfer buying image. This is just for anyone who's brand new that's like, wait, I did not know what Young Living had. Like, you can honestly switch out toxic products that you have for every single thing, which is amazing. It's a one-stop shop. When Jeremy and I first got started, we definitely told ourselves this story that we couldn't afford to order monthly. And then once we got a hold of a sheet like this, we were like, whoa, we're actually buying these things already monthly. We're just buying them from different places. We're buying them from Whole Foods and Target and, wherever people buy their things from. And this became so much simpler. And we'll talk about loyalty rewards, but there's different ways to order. And there's one way that does help you really save a lot of money, where you actually get a bunch of free products, and that's a program called Loyalty Rewards. But you can just see here, skincare, nutrition, vitamins, personal care, weight management. I mean, it's all there. So Young Living became our one-stop shop. There's 3 foundational pillars of Young Living. I won't spend too much time on this. Wow, I look like an actual baby in that top picture, but it's wellness, purpose, and abundance. And the purpose part of the company is what really sold me on, like, okay, I want to do this for real. I went to my first Young Living convention and learned about our Young Living Foundation. And you can go check out the website, but it just solidified that this is a company that cares so much more about the world than I think a lot of major corporations or companies do. The Young Living Foundation is really integral to like the heartbeat of the young family. And one of the ways we give back is you can actually round up your purchases to like $1 up. And then, of course, there's donations, and it's dollar for dollar. So no one that works for the foundation earns money from our giving. So it's dollar for dollar. Whatever they collect, they put back out. And you can go on their websites and see like the different companies that they support. I actually think this slide's a little bit old, and some of these have changed. But that's actually me with a child from the Ecuador farm has a school, and you can actually sponsor a child and put money towards their education, and then eventually go to the farm and actually meet the child. So that's what we did. And that's that picture. But I won't spend too much more time on this, but if that's something that gets your attention, a company that cares and has a heart, you should look into the Young Living Foundation. They also are just really active on just things that are affecting our members. So like recently with Hurricane Helene and the damage in North Carolina and South Carolina, they sent a team over. They did door-to-door drop-offs to members and giving them products and diffusers and oils. And they collected, I forgot how much money, so much money for that effort. And they do this. They do this for when our Californians had fires, and they do this for any natural disaster that's affecting our company. So they've got their hand in just really helping our customers, and it's a beautiful thing. So and then the last thing here before we switch over to business is just what our team offers. And our team is really all the things that Jeremy and I are putting out there to help people just get started right. We actually are relaunching a whole new website. I hope that that'll be done maybe Q1 of next year. What's that? Yeah. A brand new onboarding platform where people can really learn how to use their products, their oils, and the business in a place outside of Facebook. So we're working on that right now. We're really excited for that. We do have a Facebook group currently called Lifestyle Freedom. If you're not in it, get somebody to add you to it. We just know that times have changed and Facebook isn't necessarily the place that people are spending a lot of time on, right? So we're changing with that. And then of course we do monthly newsletters. I do Monday night wellness calls. Before I had 4 kids, I did them every Monday. Now I do them twice a month. But I want to pick those back up too. And that's the beauty of the business, right? We get to run it at the pace that works for us. And that's a beautiful thing. Can work from home with our babies. I always feel like, and this is a business call, so you guys are all here to talk about this, but just in general, when it comes to business, I always want to tell people like, hey, unclench your butt cheeks. Like, this is not going to be uncomfortable. Like, it's okay for us to talk money. I think I was listening to this call earlier in the Life Steps app, which I'll share with you guys, but she was talking about how we have these stigmas about money. And one of them is that like money's going to change you, and money's going to instantly like make you not care about people, or make you selfish, or just do weird things to you. And she said, money is just, when you get money into your hands, it's actually just going to display what's already in your heart. So it's not actually going to change you. It's just going to reveal things. I believe that Young Living and what attracts people to this company, it's a really good people. They're people that care about health and wellness. They're people that care about people. And you guys have heard Mary say this before, but she said that, Mary Young, money in the hands of good people can change the world. And there's a lot we can do with our monies, not just for our families, of course, but our communities and the people around us. And this is part of why I want to focus my efforts in 2025 to getting more money in the hands of good people and the people on our team, and helping you guys really use Young Living as a catalyst to pursue your dreams, right? What is this business? This is a great way for you to share products that have changed your life and that you love. This is a great way to create legacy income for your family if that's your goal. This is a great business to do at your own pace. Of course, your paycheck is going to be reflected in the hours that you spend on it, and that's up to you. Just doing the business in general is up to you. Like I mentioned earlier, this is a huge catalyst for self-growth. You're going to work on your mindset a lot when you get into this business, because it's all here. Everything you need is right here. This is a great way to share something that you love and get compensated for it. I don't know if any of you guys do affiliate marketing or if you have experience with that, but that's all the rage right now, right? It's what a lot of the influencers are doing on social media. I have several affiliate links that I share, but I can just tell you right now that they are pennies compared to this money. This is real business. Okay. I like that. That's like hobby money. That's for fun. That's on the side. This is different. Now a couple of things here for building a business. We started off by sharing with just family and friends. And of course, I was doing my birth business that I still do. And so a lot of my beginning of my business came from that. A lot of my pregnant mamas that I work with, my doula clients. I'll break down a handful of like basic income in this, but you're going to get paid when you share on your sales and also on your team's sales, which is where the network marketing, the power of that really comes into play. You get to do this however you want to do this. This is your terms. If you like building face-to-face, that's how I started out. You do it that way. If you like building online, you do it that way. You build on your own terms. And we'll talk about that in a little bit too. And I think part of what I'm wanting to do in 2025 and revamping and relaunching this business is just helping people get another source of income. I think it's a smart thing to do. I think why the heck not? Will you regret putting hours towards another business? 5 years down the road, will you look back as like that was a waste? I don't think so. I think people need additional streams of income now more than ever. And to be able to do something like that from the comfort of your own home and the pace and the speed that you want and the way that you want is just kind of a no-brainer, right? Especially if you love the products. You can find this income disclosure online on Young Living's website, and they update this every year to show real stats of what our members are making. I don't think it's on here, the percent, and it does say 68% of brand partners are associates. But if you added all that up, it's something like 92% of all of Young Living customers are just customers, leaving only 8% of us to actually pursue the business. So we are a product dominant company where people mainly are coming to purchase oils and supplements. And for the 8% of us that pursue the business, there's a huge opportunity there for us. And you can see these are the average annual incomes for the different ranks from Star all the way to Royal Crown Diamond. All right. We're just going to end with some business basics. And then at the end, I can answer questions. Are you leaving right now? Is there anything you want to say before you
go? I think so. But I do recall listening to Richard Brooke, who was like a network marketing guru, sort of a guy who's been like in network marketing for like 40 plus years.
Yeah.
Has seen so many companies come and go, has been a distributor for a company, has started companies, like literally just been around this industry for half his life. And he's with Young Living, and he believes that this is truly a set apart company, one that's going to be a top 3 company one day in terms of like revenue, and just these massive potential because of all the things that we've talked about today. But he believes that the one thing that is sort of holding us back from getting to reaching our potential in terms of like business is just sharing more and being a little more outwardly like bold about that.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because we've seen companies be successful in a short time because they were pushing business opportunities, and that doesn't always work out long term.
Right.
But it does tell you that people are interested in earning money, and people will do crazy things for money.
Yeah.
We've seen people quit, like jump on sort of bandwagons or jump on opportunities and not even know what the product was or not even know how it worked, but they just wanted to make money. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It can be bad how, depending on your approach, but their approach wasn't so great because it didn't work out for them long term because that wasn't a great business plan. But it shows you that people are interested in earning money.
Yeah.
And if you're going to earn money in this business, like you have to share your products, but then you have to like teach your people how to share products too, right? So however that works for you.
Right.
But Haley and I are definitely focused on like helping you guys grow your businesses. And we, personally, we can be better with like even recruiting people and saying, hey, do you want to earn money? But at the end of the day, Young Living has massive opportunity for business, and because we are so product driven, like that's an amazing thing, but we could be more business driven. And that just means that I just see a lot more potential for our company, for our team, and being a little more bold about, hey, are you interested in earning money from home through a network marketing business that's been proven to be around for the last 30 years or like however you want to spin it. But at the end of the day, we have to be a little more bold about what we do, about how we're earning money, and at least presenting the opportunity. Like we should never shy away from how amazing our products are and how much people need just to have these products in their homes. But we should always be at least mentioning like, hey, just so you know, you can share these products yourself, like I did with you, and you can earn a commission check like I'm making from your order, and you can do what I'm doing with you right now by building your own team, and I can help you do that.
Mhm.
So Haley and I, our goal with the new website or the new onboarding program through I don't know if you mentioned it, it's called
Mhm.
School, is to make that process a little bit easier so that people can learn very quickly right off the bat as soon as they come in our organization or your organization, how to use your products and how to earn an income, like how to make a paycheck. So if we can, our goal is to nail that and make it very simple, but we want people to know that this is also a money making business too, right?
Mhm.
And maybe for a while we were so like, oh, let's not bring up business until maybe they ask about it, or maybe we'll bring it up a few months down the road. Like, let's just let them get accustomed to their products. But sometimes we can be a little more bold and say, hey, just if you're interested, you can get your products paid for too.
Mhm.
All of a sudden it's like, well, what does that mean? And then you can kind of give them your spiel, right? Of how to earn a commission check by sharing it with a friend.
Right.
So that's all I wanted to say. And
We appreciate you. Thanks.
I appreciate you guys.
Have fun at pickleball.
Thanks.
That's where you're going.
Guess you could have guessed that's where I was headed, huh, guys? It's probably
Now, if Jeremy could convert his hobby to a business,
right
it
now.
would be, it'd be,
It's costing a
so
lot of money
we'd be
to play.
millionaires.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye. Um, I don't have a slide for this, but here's just a few fun things of why choose Young Living as a business. So, a couple of things here for brand new people, but obviously very low startup costs, right? All you need is to get in get a membership, which with Young Living, we'll talk about that next, but that can be as simple as starting with a starter bundle, just unlocking your wholesale membership discount. But truly, the way that Young Living has it now is you could literally just get an oil and get an account and upgrade it to brand partner, and that's your business. Now you've got a business, right? There's no like crazy inventory that you need to purchase or no minimum to be able to do this business. So very low startup costs, right? The cost of your own products that you ordered. Super, super generous comp plan. We'll talk basics in just a minute. Unlimited earning potential. There's no limit there. We have a huge comprehensive product list with consumables and things that people actually want to order every single month, right? We're not selling handbags and jewelry and things that like you get once in a blue moon. It's every single month I'm reordering my MU gummies for my kids, my Ningxia. So we're talking about products that people need all the time. Um, Obviously, some other perks, you get to choose the people you work with. That's super fun. Your family, your friends, you get to choose your hours, be your own boss. There's no education or background required. Of course, I didn't go to school on how to do network marketing, so I have learned a lot since getting my foot in the door, but you don't have to have any training to get started. You just have to use your products. And then one thing that I think is really cool is the travel opportunities that come later in this business, but seeing the farms, interacting with, being able to meet like some of my very best friends that I've met through Young Living trips and incentives and things that I've earned. So I love the travel opportunity part of this business too. All right. So real quick, some foundational things here. When you are enrolling a customer, everyone starts off with retail pricing. There's two ways to unlock wholesale pricing. They can either do something that's called a one-time purchase for at least 100 PV. PV is points value. It typically is the dollar value of the product. If they order 100 PV, they're going to unlock 24% off for a whole year. The best way to do it though is to get on loyalty orders, and that's where you only need 50 PV to unlock that 24% off. So they now have wholesale discount. We'll talk about loyalty orders too. There's two different types of customers. There's customer or members, I should say, customers and brand partners. Customers actually are eligible to earn commission. It's just not as much. And brand partner, all you have to do is upgrade your account for $1 to now make you eligible to earn all types of commission. So I usually just recommend to people, even if they say off the bat, I'm not interested in the business, I'm like, it's $1, upgrade your account. You never know. You never know. I was definitely one of those people who I was not interested in the business. I didn't have time for it. I was a little skeptical of it. But of course, if they ended up like I did, sharing with your mom or your sister, To have the brand partner account ready to go just makes sense, right? For just $1. So now your people can earn commission. With that upgrade, they're going to get something called the Business Essentials Kit, which is a digital basic get started with your business. So it's really helpful. And then now we want to teach people to not just whatever got them in the door of Young Living. The purpose is to share the lifestyle with them, right? So loyalty orders, it's free to join, free to leave. There's no strings. There's no you have to do anything. In fact, loyalty is your option, right? You don't have to do this, but I do believe it is the best way for people to experience Young Living, but also to do it in the most cost-effective way. So if you're enrolling someone and they have specific health goals, well, first of all, we need to find out what they are, right? But to target them. So if I'm helping someone with fertility, I'm going to help them create a couple months of orders of things that they should be using to increase their fertility, right? For them or their husband, whoever. So this is a great way to ditch and switch. This is a great way to, if someone is really interested in cleaning out the toxic products of their home, that they can, in a cost-effective way, each month set up and change their order to get those items that they need. And then for you as a brand partner, there's no way you can share the love of your products without using them, right? And so being on loyalty rewards every month helps us experience the products, generate testimonies, generate stories that now we can share that are real and true, what we've experienced with these products. Look at the bottom of this slide, and I want you to do this when we get off. I'm going to give you a couple of like to-dos, but I want you to log in, follow this little pathway, log into the website, youngliving.com, click on virtual office, click on member resources, and then click on quick links. Everything you could ever need is there for building your business in quick links. That's how I got started. That's how I learned. But there's something called Live, Share, Grow. And this is Young Living's onboarding training for brand new brand partners. So if you just take a little bit of time, like 10 minutes each day, and you set aside, 10, 20 minutes, you're going to fly through this, and it's going to help you lay a really great foundation for your business. But we are also creating an onboarding for our team. It just feels like the right thing to do. But in case you don't know this, Young Living already does have a really great onboarding system. So that's what it's called. It's called Live, Share, Grow. Sorry if I'm missing. I can't access my chat. Like every now and then, if one of you writes, I see it pop up and then it goes away. So sorry if I miss anything, I can get to it at the very end. Okay, business basics. Like I said, these calls can build on each other, but this is going to be like the absolute basic right here. Young Living wants to provide fast cash to their brand partners so that from the very beginning, you're experiencing the abundance that is possible. So when you enroll someone with a starter bundle, you don't have to enroll them with a starter bundle, but a starter bundle, that's how I got started. It's also the best bang for your buck. There's several out there. If you go to Young Living's website, we have a bunch called Make a Shift, and there's several of those kits. You can also just type in the word bundle, but these are meant to be money saving bundles. So whether someone wants to make a shift with their household cleaners, they can get the Make a Shift kit for the cleaning. There's Make a Shift for Ningxia, there's Make a Shift for oils. And another thing that I recommend is that you just pick a handful of things that you want to share. If you get too many products, like you're educating, it can get really watered down. For years, you guys, years, I only taught on something called the premium starter bundle for years. That's how I grew my business. And that's 11 different oils with a diffuser. And it's a great way for people to get started if they want to get started with oils. But if you just want to hone in on Ningxia, or you just want to hone in on, let's say, the 4 products that you currently like have generated testimonies on. So for a while, I shared just my fertility products. I shared Progescence Plus and Ningxia and Clary Sage. And you get the beauty of this is you get to share this business however you want. But I do recommend you just narrow down to a handful of things. So maybe you just choose a couple of starter bundles. When someone gets that, you get a $25 starter bundle bonus, and you also get something called the Fast Start bonus. That's where you earn 50% back on that person's order in their first month. So if they got a starter bundle, most likely your commission from that one person is $50. If you are a customer, fun fact, and not a brand partner, you haven't upgraded your account, your commission, you still get commission, but it's 25% on month one versus 50%. Month 2 and month 3 as a brand partner, you're going to earn 25% back on those people's orders. And then after month 3 kicks in something called unilevel commissions. The basic explanation for this is, and you can kind of look at that like family tree, is that you'll earn 8% on your first level ones and 5%, 4%, 4%, 4%. So that's as these level goes down. But for the first 3 months, 50%, 25 and 25. And Young Living really wants to bless you and they want you to experience just a really good jump start to the business. Another amazing thing is that not only do you earn commission on the people you enroll, but now when anybody on your team enrolls somebody else, you earn 10% every single month on their orders. Now that's the power of leveraging, that's the power of duplication. So if I'm enrolling Audra and Audra enrolls Livia, I'm earning 10% on everything Livia orders forever, in addition to what I'm earning on Audra's orders. So that's pretty cool. It's super, super generous. Okay, so a few action steps. And I also want to break down for you loyalty in case this, I think, yeah, I don't think anyone who's on this call is not on it, but in case you need just the bullet points to be able to share that with somebody, I can walk through that real quick too. Okay, so first thing you want to do is set up your loyalty order as a brand new brand partner. And I already mentioned all the different reasons to do that. But again, free to join, free to leave. But this is how you experience the Young Living lifestyle. This is how you genuinely share the Young Living lifestyle, which I recommend. It's hard to share things that we're not using, right? So love it, share it. That's like the Young Living slogan. Of course, the best way to do that is loyalty as far as saving money. So here's how it works. You're gonna, if you have someone who's brand new and they join loyalty for 50 PV a month, that's the minimum, they automatically unlock 24% off. And they, after 2 months of being on loyalty, earn a free diffuser, a free desert mist diffuser. So you get 24% off of all purchases, and that doesn't matter if it's a one-time order or a loyalty, because sometimes, like Jeremy and I, we have two accounts in our household. We both have a loyalty order. In the past, it was like my orders and his orders. Now it's just like what we need at certain times of the month. And then on top of that, every now and then we still will place a one-time order because we still need something else that we forgot, right? So like for this month, our kids are completely, I don't know if addicted is a good word, but they really love the Vitality drops. They ask for Tally drop water every single day. And we ran out and I was like, oh gosh, they don't want to drink water anymore without Tally drop water. So we hurry up, place a quick order. That's what it used to be called, a one-time order. And we have so many points accrued from loyalty rewards for years that we just place these orders for free at this point. We just cash in our points. So on every single purchase that you place every month, you're going to earn points back, and you also are going to earn free gifts every 3 months for the first year when you join loyalty. And the way to do this is you literally just go to create loyalty order when you log in, when you go to the shop. That's it. For months 1 through 3 of being on loyalty, you get 10% back of your orders. So if you spend 100, you get $10 back. After months 4 through 24, you earn 20% back on every single order. And then when you reach months 25 and beyond, you get 25% back, which is where we're at. So we spend 100, we get $25 back. It's pretty incredible. I've yet to find anything out there that's that generous when I buy products. And now the gifts you get a loyalty gift at 2, 3, 6, 9, and 12 months. They just send you something in the mail as a thank you for being on loyalty. So it's definitely set up, even though there's no strings attached, it's set up to where you just get more the longer that you're on it. And so we cash in a lot of free points. We get a lot of free Ningxia, a lot of free supplements. So whenever we run out of something, we go in and we go to shop, find our product, and then when we get to the checkout page, we just click points, and that's how you cash them in. Okay, the next thing I want you to do is to download the LifeSteps app. If you don't already have this app, I can gift you a free month. I just need you to message me your member number, your Young Living member number, and I want you to check it all out. It basically has everything you need to onboard new customers, onboard new brand partners, get educated yourself. So let's say you enroll someone and you're somewhat new yourself, and somebody says, hey, does Young Living have anything for like your throat? Like, I'm dealing with throat stuff in this winter. And you're like, yes, in fact, they do. Let me just check for you. And you open LifeSteps and you can literally search the word throat, and you can now message them. And it looks like it's coming from your own personal website, anything they have on how to help your throat, how to support your throat. And so it's just a really, for brand new people, it makes supporting your people really, really easy as far as oil education, product education, and business training. It's just all there. So I absolutely love that app. Of course, if you just you do have to pay. They have a monthly, they have two options on the app. If you don't want to pay for anything, Young Living's website that I already told you, the quick links, does have everything you need there too. But I do think that LifeSteps app is definitely worth the investment. Does anybody know the monthly fee for the regular? I want to say it's like $8.99 a month, and $8.99. Okay. And it comes with a website for you. So just makes it really easy. The next thing I want you to do as a brand new brand partner is, as you're using your products, consistently share any stories that you have, any testimonies, find people's needs, and create solutions for those needs with Young Living. So whether that's coming to us and finding them, going in our Facebook group, going into this LifeSteps app, or if you have a product guidebook, but finding people's needs, their health needs, maybe even financial needs, and providing a solution is really how you boil down this business. And like Jeremy said, we can actually create a pretty decent income just sharing products. We can find out people's needs, we can use the products, we can, be products of the product. To me, that means like having oils in my car and products in my diaper bag. When someone's in need and they share it, I literally almost always have something on me that they can use right then and there and experience. And if not, I can drop it off their doorstep. I can put it in the mail for them. I know when they experience them, that's going to do something, they're going to become believers. But the other part of growth, and what really catapults the growth in this business, is now helping people share. And so for me, for a long time, and what I'm actually just getting back into, is my monthly gatherings. I loved opening my home and sometimes going to other people's homes and sharing. Doesn't have to be fancy. You don't have to have a presentation, a PowerPoint. Like, you share however you want. You could literally just bring the oils that you're using or the products that you're using and sit around a coffee table and let people experience them and smell them. Bring some books for people. The way that my business really grew was those types of gatherings, and then helping people do the same. So if someone came to me with an interest in the business, it would be like, well, let's set up a gathering, like have some family and friends over, and I'll come over and we'll just talk oils. Like, it's really, really that simple. So generate your own testimonies, sharing those, helping people experience the products. And then the next level would be helping people earn an income too, which is just more fun. If anybody is not in Lifestyle Freedom, which is our Facebook group, and you do want to be added, let me know. We also have monthly newsletters, and our outside of Facebook platform is coming super soon, which I'm really excited for. But let me go ahead and stop this